So everyone remembers how to infinite Pig farm in Bravely Default, yeah? Big Pharma, you heal the enemy and get gold equal to the healing, and then you heal your team with Blessed Shield, repeat. Well, we all sighed in collective annoyance when in second they capped the amount of Pig one could get from a battle with Big Pharma at 10,000, or was it 100,000? Whatever, it was capped. But that doesn't mean all hope is lost for money farming in Bravely Second. Two members of my Discord, GriffinPlays and the chosen Bolbii, did a little bit of play testing together recently, and they came to me with a new method of Pig farming, so the credit for this discovery goes to them. Now, I have seen other mentions of this method online, and sure, you could always do obliterate farming or whatever, but this is an AFK method of doing it, same as the Big Pharma setup in default. Griffin and Bolbii went on to explain that if you take some Patissiers and a Merchant into battle, with a Bishop to cast Benediction Mist, you can continuously harvest resources from the area, and then sell them to the enemy with the Merchant's Salesman ability. On top of that, they found that using Waste Not from the Freelancer class gives you a 50% chance of not even giving up the item upon a sale. It's quite awesome. Now naturally, I decided to try and optimize their build some more, and this is what I came up with. While you can do this method in a very messy form as early as chapter 1 or 2, provided that you have the right jobs, I will be going over the maxed out full AFK mode I came up with so that you can get to grinding away at all those extra costumes in the game that cost so much, like the ones in Out Campus that I completely forgot to get. How did I miss the Bravo? To start, you will need a Bishop with Patissier commands. Give them Dawn of Odyssey and a Golden Egg. Next is a Merchant with Waste Not, then set up a Patissier character, and then lastly a Performer with Freelancer commands. That is the absolute minimum needed to make this build work. You can add whatever abilities you want. Let me know if anything makes it more effective in the comments. So what you want to do is to save the following command set as a loop for you to use whenever you need it. The Bishop is going to cast Calm and then harvest 3 times. The Patissier will harvest 4 times, and the Merchant is going to use Salesman 4 times, and the Performer is acting as our BP battery by singing My Hero and then using Mimic to use My Hero 3 more times for free. Calm will keep your party safe from all damage, and the BP battery should reduce party downtime from going into negative BP, so you can continue harvesting and selling. And again, half the items you sell will not leave your inventory, but you will still make Pig off of each of them. Waste Not makes this build far more effective than usual selling to a shop or something. But then that raises the question, Red, what am I going to be selling? Now you may also be wondering why I've said nothing about the Catmancer's dig ability in particular. Well, I did some digging myself and found this amazing Reddit post by Satarack on harvest and dig results, which I will be linking in the description of this video. The user in question did God's work and figured out that there are certain pools for Patissier and Catmancer items, and that each dungeon in second seems to pull from one of these pools. Looking at these item pools, I decided to choose an item that was very common to an area to pull, and sold for the most amount among other very common items. Which is why I recommend you go into Pilgrim's Grove, the first forest dungeon of the game, to the east of Gathlashio, as you will be harvesting for and selling Folitage. While Amand is the most expensive of these items, it is a rare drop, and so you may burn out of the item quicker, and therefore stunt your sales. Keep in mind, I did run into an issue that tended to appear if I used the command set of moves. Sometimes the game would say not enough Pig when I tried to use Salesman, which I believe comes from an issue of the game not knowing what item to sell since you're not actually picking it and just relying on the loop to remember to use Salesman. So what I found to fix it is just reselect everyone's abilities as normal and choose repeat instead of using the set. I found this fixed the issue each time. After some playtesting of my own, I found that this build will net you about 100,000 Pig every hour you let it run for. Now there are other options to increase your sales too. If you do the Benediction Mist method, you can probably opt in to give all the characters insurance, so you can earn Pig equal to the damage they take. However, this can be a bit more risky if the enemies happen to overtake you somehow. Insurance also has a cap like Big Pharma. You might also try your hand at 2 sellers instead of just 1, but risk burning out of inventory as well. And of course, you can play around with Catmancer instead of Patissier to do the basics of this method sooner, where you could even just take Catmancer items to shops and sell them there. But I hope this has been helpful, and thank you again to Griffin, Bolbii, and Satarack. Make sure to let me know how this turned out for you in the comments down below, and don't forget to sub and join my Discord while you're at it. Thanks for watching, I'll see you soon.